Why on earth would anyone even think about canceling Heartland? The show's popularity isn't just strong, it's soaring like never before, especially in the US. In an age where television shows come and go like passing trends, Heartland has defied the odds, not just surviving, but thriving for nearly 2 decades. What began as a heartfelt Canadian drama about family, healing, and horses has quietly galloped into the hearts of millions around the world, particularly in the United States. It's not just another show, it's a cultural touchstone, a sanctuary of emotion, and a multi-generational legacy that continues to grow stronger with each passing season. Thanks to platforms like Netflix and UPTV, Heartland has exploded in popularity beyond Canadian borders, winning over American viewers who crave genuine storytelling, real emotional stakes, and characters who feel like family. This isn't nostalgia, it's a current, powerful wave of love and loyalty that places Heartland at the top of streaming charts, outperforming flashier, big-budget series. Families watch it together. New fans discover it every day. Social media buzzes with theories, tributes, and heartfelt fan messages. So why would anyone cancel a series that's not just still relevant, but more beloved than ever? Doing so would not only disappoint a massive and vocal global fanbase, it would completely ignore the very audience that has made Heartland a timeless success. Canceling it now would be more than a mistake, it would be a betrayal of everything this show has built. Heartland isn't just a show anymore, it's a global movement, fueled by a fan base that refuses to let go. It's nothing short of remarkable. Heartland has not only survived but thrived for an awe-inspiring 18 seasons. And it's all thanks to one of the most passionate and dedicated international fan bases in television history. This isn't your average TV audience. From ranches in rural America to bustling cities in Europe, from horse farms in Australia to living rooms in Brazil, India, and the Philippines, fans have found something profoundly personal in the world of Heartland. What started as a quiet, horse-centered family drama nestled in the Alberta foothills has grown into a powerful, global touchstone, a show that speaks a universal language of love, healing, and home. These viewers don't just watch Heartland, they live it. They find themselves in the show's deeply human themes, resilience through heartbreak, the beauty of second chances, the strength of community, and the sacred bond between humans and animals. For many, Heartland is more than entertainment. It's comfort in hard times, a source of inspiration, and a symbol of what truly matters in life. It's a multi-generational ritual, parents, grandparents, and kids all gathered together, watching and feeling every emotional beat as if the characters were their own family. And this is exactly why Heartland continues to defy expectations in an industry that often moves on too quickly. Network executives and producers aren't blind to the global wave of support. With streaming platforms like Netflix, UPTV, and others bringing the show to fresh audiences daily, Heartland has become a rare gem, a long-running series with both staying power and growing popularity. In an era when many shows are lucky to last 3 seasons, Heartland has managed to expand its legacy across languages, borders, and generations. This widespread success makes the argument for renewal incredibly compelling. Television networks don't walk away from a show that still commands strong viewership, high engagement, and emotional loyalty, not without a very good reason. And let's be honest, Heartland still has so many stories left to tell. Fans are waiting for closure, for evolution, for those big emotional moments that only this show can deliver. From characters still finding their path, to long simmering storylines yearning for resolution, there's no denying that the series still holds narrative gold just waiting to be mined. While we await the official word on season 19, behind the scenes, whispers have already begun. Several sources close to the production suggest that an announcement could be coming as early as May or June 2025 perfectly aligned with past renewal timelines, where decisions were made just weeks before filming began. And if history is any guide, that silence fans fear isn't ominous, it's typical. These kinds of delays often come down to practical logistics, negotiating cast contracts, hammering out budgets, and coordinating filming schedules. It's business, not a farewell. And when it comes to Heartland, the stakes are too high for anything to be rushed or taken lightly. This isn't just another title in a network's lineup, it's a legacy. The show's creators and longtime crew understand that every decision reverberates with a global fan base who have invested years, sometimes decades, into this world. They know they carry the emotional weight of millions who care deeply about these characters. At the heart of it all is Amber Marshall as Amy Fleming, the soul of Heartland. Watching Amy grow from a vulnerable teenager into a fiercely loving mother and world-class horse whisperer has been nothing short of transformative. For many fans, Amber's performance is the emotional compass of the entire series, steady, authentic, and quietly powerful. She doesn't just play Amy, she is Amy to generations of viewers. Her story and the quiet strength she brings to every scene remains essential to why this series endures. To imagine Heartland without her would be like Alberta without the Rockies. Beautiful, maybe, but incomplete. And so, the question isn't really why Heartland should be renewed, it's how could it not be? With so much love still burning brightly, with characters still on life-changing journeys, and with fans still holding on for one more gallop across the open plains, the only right choice is to settle up for season 19. Rumors continue to swirl around Amber Marshall's future with Heartland, especially as she explores new personal and professional milestones outside of the show. After nearly 2 decades of embodying Amy Fleming, a role that has become iconic in family television, fans have naturally begun to wonder, what's next for the actress who helped define the soul of the series? Although Amber has not officially confirmed any intentions to leave, it's clear that her presence remains the show's emotional compass. Her continued involvement or potential departure will be a decisive factor in whether season 19 goes into production, and if it does, how the story will unfold. Without her, Heartland would be forced to reimagine itself entirely, and for many, that would mark the end of an era. After 18 seasons, it's also realistic to consider that both cast and crew may be feeling the weight of the long-term commitment. Returning year after year to the same emotionally intense, physically demanding environment can lead to creative burnout, even on a beloved set like Heartland Ranch. But this weariness doesn't necessarily point to cancellation. Instead, it might prompt the team to shift timelines, delay production schedules, or restructure the narrative in a way that allows the characters and the actors portraying them more flexibility and closure. In terms of cast dynamics, Georgie, once a fan favorite for her athleticism and emotional complexity during her teen years, has had noticeably reduced screen time in recent seasons. Surprisingly, this hasn't negatively affected ratings or fan loyalty. It's become increasingly clear that while Georgie's story was significant, the emotional heartbeat of Heartland is still deeply rooted in Amy, Jack, Lou, Tim, and the land they call home. The ranch itself is a character, a symbol of healing, resilience, and generational legacy. As long as that foundation remains intact, Heartland continues to resonate with its global audience. Nothing has rocked the Heartland fandom quite like this. Could Ty Borden be coming back? Of all the twists and turns over Heartland's 18-season journey, nothing has left a deeper emotional scar or sparked more debate than the heartbreaking death of Ty Borden in season 14. It was a moment that stunned longtime fans, leaving a void that's never truly healed. Ty wasn't just a character. He was a cornerstone of the Heartland story. His love for Amy, his bond with the horses, and his journey from troubled teen to devoted father defined the spirit of this show. And when he died, part of the audience's heart went with him. Graham Wardle's decision to leave was personal and brave. He stepped away to pursue spiritual growth, new creative paths, and meaningful conversations through his powerful podcast. Yet, even in his absence, the presence of Ty has lingered like a shadow in the barn, a whisper on the wind, a name that never stopped being spoken. And now, the fandom is buzzing louder than ever. Whispers in the community, cryptic interview, comments, and subtle behind-the-scenes movements have reignited a wildfire of speculation. Could Ty Borden make a return in season 19? It wouldn't need to be a full comeback to make a monumental impact. A brief vision, a dream, a symbolic moment between worlds. Even the smallest appearance could shift the emotional landscape of the show and bring long-awaited closure to millions who still hold on to hope. But such a moment wouldn't work without Amber Marshall. The story of Amy and Ty is the heart of Heartland. Their love, their struggles, their healing journey, it's the emotional thread that's tied this entire series together. A reunion, however it's framed, could deliver the ultimate payoff. It would honor not just the characters, but the viewers who've walked beside them for nearly 2 decades. And yet, reality remains. Television is a delicate balance between art and business. Even for a show as cherished as Heartland, nothing is guaranteed. Rising production costs, shifting viewer habits, and the challenge of maintaining a long-running cast all weigh heavily in the mix. Fans find themselves in an emotional limbo, not only wondering if there will be a season 19, but questioning what it will look like, who will be part of it, and how the next chapter will unfold. Could this be the final ride into the Alberta sunset? Or is it just the beginning of a powerful new act? Whatever the answer, one thing is clear. The possibility of T's return has reignited the flame in the Heartland fandom, and no one is ready to say goodbye just yet. With Amber Marshall's iconic presence, a passionate fan base that stretches across the US and far beyond, and the exciting whisper of Graham Wardle's possible return, Heartland clearly isn't done tugging at our hearts. If season 19 comes to life, it could be the most emotional, unforgettable chapter yet, whether it marks a bold new beginning or a deeply touching farewell to a series that's become a second home to so many of us. But now, I want to hear from you. What do you think the future holds for Heartland? Could this next season finally bring us the reunion we've all been dreaming about? Share your thoughts, your theories, and your hopes in the comments. I read every single one, and your insights mean the world. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for spending this time with me. If this video brought you closer to the Heartland world you love, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a moment of the journey. Until we meet again, stay passionate, stay kind, and as always, I'll see you in the Heartland.